thinking about selling your house in 2021 or frankly any year, you want to think about the types of upgrades that you can do easily to attract more buyers. There may be some things that you want to think about doing to upgrade your house, your home, your indoor space, your outdoor space, so that your house is the most attractive that it can be to buyers. What are the upgrades that will make a difference to buyers? What are the upgrades that will make a difference to your bottom line? Upgrades to make when you are selling your house in the year 2021. That's what we're talking about today, and we're starting right now. I'm Sherri Green with Coldwell Banker. Welcome to my YouTube channel that guides home sellers and home buyers in Washington, D.C. and Northern Virginia. As we navigate the home selling market in 2021, we are still on the heels of the pandemic and all of the changes that made to everyone's living environment. And when I say that, the fact that you lived in your environment, worked in your environment, went to school in your environment, it changed a lot of things. And a lot of us had to make do with the space we had, and a lot of us moved already, and some of us still need to move to make those accommodations to how our lives will move forward from here. If you're going to sell your house, you often want to think about ways you can spruce it up or ways that you can make it more attractive to buyers. That is a typical conversation to be having with yourself and with your agent as you go to think about putting your house on the market. There are specific things, however, this year that you definitely want to think about if you want to sell in the year 2021. So today we're going to talk about the top 5 things that you can do to upgrade your house to sell. The top 5 things that you can do to make your home more attractive to the buyers who are going to tour. The first thing you want to do is to upgrade your outdoor space. No matter its size, big or small, it needs to look clean, have a function, and be beautiful. There are easy ways to spruce up any outdoor space. If you have a balcony that has a cafe table, maybe you forgot to even buy a cafe table, you should definitely go get a cafe table and then get 2 darling outdoor pillows. Even something as simple as pillows in the chair can add color, can add depth, can add texture, and can make the space pop more beautifully in the photographs and in the video. If you have a larger space, a backyard, let's say, maybe you need to add a cute fire pit. You can now find them on Amazon. It was very hard to find them in the year 2020, but you can now find them. Maybe you add a fire pit or some other outdoor interests, some larger outdoor pieces of furniture. If you really want to go all out, you could add an outdoor kitchen of some kind. Make it so that the space can function for people outside, whether they are entertaining or just relaxing. After we have spent all this time in the house, the outdoor space of a home is one of the most important things that buyers are looking for. Here's another thing. If you have room for a deck but have never built one, or you have room for a patio but you've never put one in, put one in. It will add a lot of character and curb appeal to your house. I just toured a house out in Virginia, and from the kitchen, the eat-in kitchen area, you could see this railing, and when we opened the door, it was a Juliet balcony. You couldn't even walk out to the backyard and use your grill or play in the yard or sit outside. It was so disappointing to see that there was this big yard in the back and a gate with no access to get to it. Even if you only added a small step down situation so that people could at least walk out the back door. The way this house was set up, you had to go out the front and walk all the way around to the back. So adding access to that outdoor space should be your first tip if you don't have it. And then defining that outdoor space in some simple way, even if it's with some gardening and some mulch and tables and chairs, or if you can add a patio or a deck, do it. Buyers are looking for great outdoor space, no matter big or small. My second tip is to create a home office or a schooling area in your house. If you have an extra room, a bonus room, if you can turn that into a functioning office or a place where parents can teach their children from home, where kids can get online to go to their virtual classroom, that will go a long way as well. it is likely that we will all still be doing some working from home, schooling from home. I hate to tell this, don't let your kids listen, but I think that the snow days that we enjoyed as children are well behind us at this point, now that schools have figured out how to get a virtual classroom functioning. I think we're going to be doing a lot more schooling at home, and there are definitely large corporations who have announced that everyone isn't going to come back to the office. Even in the year 2021 and beyond, they're going to be doing, some people stay remote. They're going to be doing some hybrid situations. So having that home office, that place where they can school from home, is going to remain a key element that buyers are looking for. Tip number 3 is to create other zones in the house. With a lot of us staying in more, we need places to read and to relax and to work out. So if there are ways that you can divide up larger spaces, maybe you have a formal living room that you don't ever have a formal dinner in. Turn that into something else. Maybe it becomes a workout room or a beautiful library or a place where you can put a sliding door up to give some privacy. Sometimes we just need spaces for people to separate. Not necessarily that it has to have an absolute outlined, this is the only function we do in here, but defining a space and defining different spaces that allow for that separation from each other, that allow us to do different activities that we enjoy in our home, can be something that is very attractive to buyers as they come through your house. My 4th tip is to give your basement or your bonus space an upgrade. Show off that space. If you have an unfinished basement, now may be the perfect time to finish that off. You will get those dollars back when you go to sell. Maybe you have a finished basement, but you never plumbed in the bathroom or you never added that kitchenette. Those kinds of things can add to your value quickly. Sprucing up your in-law suite or sprucing up your basement or bonus room can really add value to a buyer and can show them how those spaces can be used. If they are undefined or unorganized and just rooms for clutter, then it's hard for them to envision how they might use those rooms. So spruce up your basement and spruce up your guest room and spruce up your in-law suite so that buyers can see the totality of living space that your home really offers. My 5th tip is this: give your laundry room a makeover. We are doing a lot of laundry at home, and cleanliness has become something that is paramount to all of us these days. Your laundry room has probably taken a beating in the last 12 months, and having it organized and color-coded and baskets available for clothing to be put into, a sink in your laundry room, anything that you can do to upgrade that space so that it is organized and tidy and works like a well-oiled machine will be very attractive to buyers. These are just 5 of my tips to help you upgrade your house so that you can get it ready to sell. Watch this one next. It's all about the trends that I see coming in the year 2021. So whether you're selling or staying put in your house, you might consider some of these trends just to make your space more beautiful.